Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you very much for coming back to this series. Thank you for clicking play. It is the second leg of our game against Flamengo. It is 1-1, of course, from the first leg in the Maracanã. We bring them back to our place now to see if we can see the job through. Bizarrely, the draw has been done for the quarter-final, and I'll give you 3 guesses who we will be playing if we get through. Yep, Boca. Happy days. Unbelievable. Right, couple of bits to catch you up on. We've got some results, of course, since that last match. We've had 4 league games. We've won 4, drawn 1, kept 3 clean sheets. It's been a very, very good run of results. Away at Union de Santa Fe, we left it very, very late, scoring 2 stoppage time goals to get the win there. But then we went away to Huracan, who I think we're in the top 2 or 3 when we went there, and we just destroyed them 6-0 with 6 different goal scorers, including an own goal. So that was very, very pleasing. At home to Racing Club, a really, really frustrating goalless draw. We should have won it, but we didn't. Gaston Vigna has hit form again now. He scored both goals in a come-from-behind win against Independiente, scoring 2 late on. We did have Comar sent off in stoppage time as well. And then another come-from-behind victory, this time away at bottom of the league, Argentinos Juniors. So we made hard work of it. But Gaston Vigna and Juan Pablo Krilanovic got the goals. Now, I want to show you this guy because this was his debut and he scored. He'd been out on loan at Defensa y Justicia for he's been there for a couple of seasons, I think. I'm pretty sure he'd been there longer than that because it said he hadn't played any league games. It said he'd only played non-competitive games. It didn't look like he was playing for them, so I brought him back because they're down in the 2nd division. No, they're not. That is really weird. Do you know that? Because my scout said he can play Superliga football. But he was in the Superliga with Defensa y Justicia. How bizarre. But anyway, I recalled him because he looked half decent. But his finishing is not great. But I thought I'd give him a go. And he did score in that game. Got the winner, of course, at Argentinos. So, you know, unfortunately, of course, he's not registered for this stage of the Libertadores. We've got one bit of transfer news, and it's Augusto Batalla, our goalkeeper, is actually going to Flamengo at the end of the season. The transfer has been arranged. We can show it you. It is for 7.5 million, rising to 11.25. They came in with an offer before and I rejected it. He wasn't happy. He said he wanted to go. I'm gutted about it, but Felipe, our goalkeeper from Flamengo, has ousted him from the team. So, you know, I guess it's to be expected. This one's a really weird one. Brian Cruzeiro keep coming in for him. He's valued at 6 million and they keep offering way under his value. Like I'm ever going to accept that. It's just bizarre. And Mario Lopez is a guy we've got coming in. I wanted him in the summer just gone, but he was out with a hip injury, I think, for like 5 weeks. And he kept failing the medical and I couldn't get it through before the deadline. So we've waited and we're now getting him on a free at the end of the season. Unfortunately, of course, probably never going to see him in action. But he does look sensational. He's got at 19 years of age. He would be an absolute star for us, I think. That's the transfer business caught up with. We are good to go on the match. Referee Andres Jose Rojas, 18 matches refereed, 38 yellow cards. I'm sure he will up that average as always. This is the team we are going with. It's as strong as I can really get it. Antonio Castro is after more game time, so he's in the team today. Alexis McAllister's been in really good form. Brandon Smith's not had a brilliant season so far. So Alexis McAllister is in the team today. His goal that he scored in that 2-0 win at Union Santa Fe was a stunning shot from the edge of the box that went into the top corner. Just when it looked like it was going to peter out into a 0-0 draw. It's a 4-2-3-1, a defensive 4-2-3-1. They've got a double pivot there with Danilo and Bobsin. So it could be difficult to break down this. But we're going to say, what we're going to say, I'm going to passionately say, we've been on a good run, so go out there and impress me. And then we will do our usual little follow-up of I have faith. I won't make you sit through the tunnel interview this time. So Brenner gets the game underway like he did in the Maracanã. It's obviously advantage us because we have the away goal from that first leg. We've got Santos against Colo Colo in the other one. Santos won that first leg in Chile 3-1, so you would imagine that one is done. As that shot comes in from Cassini, that was quite an inventive corner. I've not seen us take a low corner like that to the edge of the box. That was quite well worked. Shame that Cassini's shot wasn't a little bit lower. Not a good start at the minute. This Artur here, let's just pause it. Is he a goalkeeper? Or that's not Arthur Melo, is it? No, he is a goalkeeper. I was going to say, that's not the Artur who's at Barcelona, surely. Surely he's not back in Brazil. Not an amazing game so far. If anything, they are doing better than us. They are beating us on the possession, which is very, very strange. I have not seen that for a long time. But here's McAllister now to Cassini in Gaston Campi. Gone for the experience of Campi and Nogueira today at the centre-back because they're a rock of a partnership. They just know each other now. They've played dozens and dozens of games together as a partnership. So gone with that today just to try and give us that little base to build on going forward because we've got obviously the exciting youngsters up front. But we are on the back foot here, and it's Bobson who hits it, and it just clipped the bar on the way over. It never counts those ones as hitting the woodwork, does it? When they skim the bar on the way over, it never ever counts them as hitting the woodwork. I'm going to say show some passion. So getting outdone on possession, I don't know how that's happening. I really don't know how that's happening because this tactic that we play, it dominates possession. I'm going to have to maybe change our approach, although we are clawing it back a little bit now. Santos have definitely put that one to bed now, you would imagine. Bruno Henrique has scored for them. It's 4-1 on aggregate. Colo Colo need at least 3 away goals now. As the corner comes in, and Campi with the header. It's a brilliant header. Thumped into the back of the net. It's his first goal of the season. In one of those 5 league games, he did put a header in the back of the net from a corner, and it was ruled out for offside, for him being offside, for heading it from that exact spot. It obviously wasn't him that was offside. I think Gaston Vini was in front of the keeper. But yeah, it actually in the commentary said Campi was offside. Mental, absolutely mental. But that is a huge goal potentially. It gives us a little bit more of an advantage, but of course Flamengo can cancel it out with an away goal and we would be headed for extra time if that was the case. It's our only effort on target, so they're not getting out of this lightly. We are going to assertively say I am not happy because that has not been a very, very good half at all. We're going to get them straight back out there. There's no point wasting time. We've got the lead, so I'm not going to make any changes to the tactic at the minute. We're just edging that possession up a little bit now. We've kind of brought that a long way back up. I mean, that was at like 58-42, so we've really brought that possession back. We're not doing anything with our share of the ball, though, which is a little bit of a worry. Just give them a little, maybe get creative, might do something here. Might just get them doing a little bit of something. But we've got a throw in that we've given the possession away. Here's Medisha. Goes back to his keeper. Chase it down, Gaston. No, you're not going to... No, there you go. Chase it down now. If you'd have chased that down before, we might have got something out of that. Cassini, good header on. Castro. We've got men up front here. Oh, what was that? What was that? That was an awful pass. Really, really bad pass. It's put us on the back foot. It's Vizu. Don't let him shoot. They do let him shoot. He scored. And the former Flamengo keeper, Felipe, is beaten. And the only straw I can cling to now is that Felipe has not conceded more than 1 goal when he has conceded. I think he's kept 4 clean sheets in 8 games and conceded 4 goals. So when he does concede, he only concedes 1. And hopefully that trend will continue today. Right, we've done a demand more. That's gone down well. Andres Ayala is going to come off because he's not having a good game. I'm going to bring on Emilio Jimenez. Bit of a risk, but I've got to put my faith in these kids. I've got to do it. I'm going to leave it at just 1 at the minute and just see if we can just get our nose in front. So at the minute, it is going to extra time. It is potentially, of course, the last episode of the series if we go out here. As Brenner comes forward and fires one, I think Felipe had that one covered as it rocketed over the bar. Look at the shots on goal they have had. I mean, we went to the Maracanã and we outplayed them. Really, we should have won the game. And it is the opposite in this one. Alexis McAllister has got the assist, but only has a 6.7. So we're going to take him off. And I'm also going to take off Batista Caccini because he's looking tired. A bit of a risk maybe with extra time coming that we've made all our changes. But something has got to happen here. I'm going to go show some passion again. I don't really want to change the mentality. Could we go maybe cautious? Because we're kind of losing. I don't really want to do that, but we're kind of losing the battle for possession a little bit, or not having as much of it as we normally do. It's 50-50. And I mean, I can't go positive or attacking because they are smashing us in terms of shots on goal. And if we give it to them as, De Brito smashes a free kick off the bar, that would have been an undeserved winner, in fairness. But yeah, if I go positive or attacking, I just feel that we're going to get done on the counter-attack. We're going to have another highlight here. It's Galeno bringing it forward. Do not hit one. He does. Felipe didn't touch that. I thought he had. We've got a free kick here with 45 seconds to go. Gaston Campi will take. He's not rushing. I don't really want extra time. Joffrey to Jimenez. Go on, make a name for yourself. He's played the ball out to Facundo Moura. In it goes. I thought Brandon Smith might get there. They've managed to clear it. Bob San brings it away. Out to Lopez, but Kufre is across, clears it down the line. Lot of yellow cards. How many have we had? We've had 5 in total. Medisha, and this is... that's a dodgy back pass. Played up forward by the keeper, and... it's straight to penalties. Okay, straight to penalties. That's interesting. Right, so I don't really want Emilio Jimenez here. Just put him 6th. I think I'm quite happy with those takers, actually. Anyone that I would rather move up? Probably move De Brito up for number 6, I think, because of his composure. And actually, maybe Fabio Nogueira as well, up to maybe number 6, and De Brito to 7. Just because it got more composure. And then obviously Felipe will leave him as the last one. I think that's looking okay. Gaston Vigna and Brandon Smith should score, but after that, I've really struggled in any of my saves to find players who are good at penalties. It's really weird. This is the first penalty. It's episode 73. This is the first penalty shootout we've had on camera, I think. And Gaston Vigna gets us off to a good start into the top corner. It's going to be Medisha to take the first one for Flamengo up against their former youth keeper. And he's put it in the same place that Gaston Vigna did. Up next then for us, Brandon Smith. Come on, kid. You can do it. He runs up. He coolly slots that away. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And it's Brenner now who needs to score this, you feel. It will put his team under a lot of pressure if he doesn't, but he does. They have been 4 superb penalties at the minute, and this is now unknown territory for me. I have no idea how these guys are going to do. It's Joffrey. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Vizzo. Go on, miss. Come on, Felipe. Wonder Kid. Earn your Wonder Kid. It's another brilliant penalty. It's 3-3. We've had 6 brilliant penalties, and it's Gaston Campi who has taken them in games for us before. Heart was in my mouth there. He did not look to hit that well, and I thought he'd put it wide for a second, but it's crept in. That was the worst one of the lot so far, and Lopez puts that one away, and that is 4-4 now. We are down to the last penalties of the regulation. Kufre. And he's took that one away again. And it's 5-4. And Felipe, Wonder Kid goalkeeper. Will you earn that reputation from Danilo? Is it going to sudden... Well, it is now sudden death, of course, effectively. Because if Danilo misses, they're out. If he scores, then it is sudden death. It's Danilo running up. And he's put it away. Wow, these penalties have been incredible. Really don't know what to expect now. Nogueira. Straight down the middle. The first one we've seen straight down the middle, and it's 6-5. This penalty shootout is going to go on forever. Pressure. This is why I like going first in a penalty shootout. You get to sudden death. It puts all the pressure on the second taker, unless you miss, of course. It's Galeno. Come on, Felipe. My word. Absolutely lashed in. The Paulo de Brito. Every time we step up now, I am just thinking we're going to miss. What a penalty. Just the keeper just blinked and it was in the back of the net. He lashed that one in. Absolutely pumped that into the back of the net. It's 7-6. It's Leo Duarte. We've got 3 outfield players each left to go. And then for us, the keeper. I don't know if their keeper's going last for them. Leo Duarte. It's not going to get that far. Felipe's going to save. He isn't, you know. These penalties. Oh, no. Emilio Jimenez. I moved him down the pecking order in the hope that he wouldn't take one because I wasn't confident. But I should have been because he's put it away. And it is 8-7 after 15 penalties. I mean, go make a cup of tea or something. Come back in half hour. I'll still be here, I think. I think we're going to get through everyone twice here. It's Renan Lodi. I didn't scout him. I was meant to scout him. He's Atletico's new left back. Let's see what he does. Felipe should have had that. It's 8-8 and it is Antonio Castro, our young left winger. Oh, and he's put that one away as well. A penalty's broken. Is it just... Oh, apologies. The doorbell's going. Right, I'm back. Apologies for that. What a time for a delivery driver to come to the door. Have some respect, mate. 9-8. Penalty number 18 for Victor Bobsin. Come on, Felipe. Oh, my God. 9-9. I don't think I've ever had a penalty shootout go this far on FM. It's Facundo Moura. After this, it's the keeper. Oh, no. Facundo Moura. Oh, and this is going to be a cruel way to end the series. This is going to be a really, really cruel way to end the series. It's Gonzalez against Felipe. If he scores, the series is done. And he does score. And Flamengo go through. And... Oh, no. I mean, look at those stats. They deserve it. But what a penalty shootout. I mean, let's just scroll this down. I mean, they've beaten us 10-9 on penalties. Oh, and God bless Facundo Moura, who, in fairness, was only playing because Elias Lopez is injured. I am heartbroken. What a way to go out. 10-9 on penalties. Oh, I cannot remember have a penalty shootout go that far. No, I'm going to say unacceptable because the penalties, fantastic. The performance in the match, terrible. Right, bit of a damp squib really. An epic way to end the series, but yeah. I say it's the end of the series. It's planned to be the end of the series. As you can see, we are top of the league at the minute, still unbeaten. Vélez have a game in hand. They could get up close to us. Lanús have a couple of games in hand. So it's very, very tight at the top. We're a couple of points ahead of Boca at the minute. If I get through the rest of the season before the end of FM19 and we get to cup final or something like that, I will come back. But I would take it as read now that the series is done because I don't want to put pressure on myself for doing it. There will be it's not out yet, it's coming very, very soon, a new series of Save Our Season with Chievo. That is virtually done. But in terms of the long-term save now, I think that's it. As I say, if we get to a cup final or a title decider or something like that, then maybe. But other than that, the series is done. I just want to thank you all for the support. I mean, I've done this series since the beta. So I'm really, really proud of it. I've loved it. I'm going to release a video soon as well in the next couple of weeks. Just sort of like giving you a heads up on what's coming on FM20. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, we don't really know any details as yet as I'm recording this. But yeah, stick with the channel. There will be stuff coming out between now and FM20. There may be Estudiantes, there may not. But yeah, make sure you stick around. Stay subscribed. If you're not already, then make sure you do. And click like on this one, guys. 20 penalties in that shootout. I wanted to get to the keepers. That would have been nice. What a way to lose. What a way to end a series. And I failed. We won a couple of cups. We won the league title last season. The idea of the save was to win the Libertadores, and we haven't done it. That's a bit disappointing, really, isn't it? Anyway, I've really enjoyed this, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments, all the interaction, all the likes, all the support. I've really, really loved doing Estudiantes again. And I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy FM20 as much as I am. I will speak to you very soon about that, guys, and stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos.